Big up to everyone, lovely family and lovely friends out there, wherever you're watching Awini Unity Sports from. Thank you so much for always staying here with us at Awini Unity Sports. And happy Friday to you as well, whatever part you may be watching Awini Unity Sports from. Particularly if you're watching me from any part of Ghana, greeting to you. Particularly if you're watching me from any part of Tema. If you're watching me from Tema, come to 10, come to 9, come to 11, come to 6, SAS 1, SAS 2, come to 2, come to 3, SAS 20, any part of Tema you are watching me from, or you are watching me from Ashama as well, any part of Ashama. If you are watching me from Lebanon Zone 5, Lebanon Zone 2, Zone 4, Zone 3, come to 22, Salad Park, Official Town, Night Market, Asansuba, any part of Ashama you are watching me from. Thank you so much. Or you are watching me from Trazako, Spinters, Asalam Down, Kokomilimli. If you are watching me from northern part of Ghana as well, Tamale, Bolagatanga, Zebila, Boku, Garu. If you are watching me from Kumasi, any part of Kumasi, greeting to you. If you are watching me from Volta region, Kita, Adan, any part of Ghana you're watching me from, thank you so much and happy Friday to you once again right here at Awini Unity Sports platform. So this video, we have a lot to share with you right here. We're going to be continuing Ghana Black Stars players, and this video we're going to be focusing on defenders. Day before yesterday, that was Wednesday, we give you the goalkeepers, 8 goalkeepers that are available for Otuado selection. And if you haven't watched that video yet, was very amazing and a very good goalkeepers we spoke about right here on this video. You can go out there and check it out. So if you do not know the reason why we begin talking about goalkeepers, and today we are talking about defenders, going to talk about midfielders as well on our next video. The reason is very clear. Ghana Black Stars have 2 crucial World Cup qualifying matches to play. And the first World Cup qualifying matches Ghana going to be playing in next month is against Chad, which we already share with you. Chad released 23 local players. Scamping out there with we share with you that already. So based on that, the second game as well, the second World Cup qualifying match Ghana going to play, after the Chad game, Ghana going to play against Mali. Okay, Ghana going to play against Mali, and that's going to be 8 September in Ghana, Accra Sports Stadium. Then the time going to be 7 p.m. sharp. So because of that reason, we are going to be talking about the defenders that are available for Otuado selection. So today we came out with 13 defenders. Out of these 13 defenders, 3 of them is left backs, and 4 is right backs, and 6 is center back. We're going to be sharing with you right here. And at the end of the day, we're going to tell you the players that we think that out of these 13, they should make Otuado list. You also have right to share your opinion, the players that you think that they should make Otuado squad list right here at Awini Unity Sports. So,
before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to Awini Unity Sports, your #1 source for the latest Ghana football news, transfers, and rising stars.
Ghana have won the competition for the first time.
So yes, thank you so much for always subscribing. We do really appreciate your time. Now, let's dive in very quick to share with you with the players that we have right here for you. We're going to be starting from the left backs. Like I already said, the left back we have 3 left back right here. I'm going to be starting from the #1 left back, as usual. We all know Gideon Mensah. Gideon Mensah play in the French League 1. During the weekend, the French League 1 gets kicked off last week. So he played full 90 minutes for them and also put in a very good performance. And some of you that follow our Monday that we normally talk about Ghanaian best players of the weekend during the weekend on every Monday, you know how Gideon Mensah performed. So he going to be our #1 option for Otuado, of course. Not to take much your time from Gideon Mensah, we are moving to Ebenezer Annan. Ebenezer Annan also moved from the Serbian League to the French League 2, and the club that he played is Saint-Étienne. Saint-Étienne. During the weekend as well, he performed very well, and he is our second left back for Otuado selection right there. Ebenezer Annan, he's doing very, very well. My first debut from the Friend League 2 side. Now, moving from Annan, we are going to Baba Rahman. Yes, Baba Rahman. Baba Rahman been in Black Stars quite for some time, and he went to World Cup with Ghana Black Stars. They play a lot of African Cup of Nations, qualifiers, the tournament himself, due to one of two reasons. And Baba Rahman said for some time ago that he's out from Ghana Black Stars. But for some time as well, I hear that he accept to come back again with, I do not know how true actually is that, but he's doing very, very well. Last season, a number of goals and assists, performing very well. Even yesterday, the UEFA Conference League qualifiers, he was in action yesterday with the Greece side, PAO. So Baba Rahman, if he accepts to come back, I think he's also another option player right here for the left back. So this is the 3 left back that are available for Otuado selection. Okay, let us know what player you will pick out of this left back you are seeing on your screen. We have a lot of left back. Zubero is also one of them, but the reason why I'm not going to be talking about Zubero right here, the left backs, all of them are performing very well. Mensah, Annan, Baba, they are all doing very well. So we don't need a new player right there. So now let's move very quick to the right backs. Like earlier on I said, the right back, we have 4 right backs right here. I'm going to be starting from Ali Dusedu. Ali Dusedu, very fantastic player. Ali Dusedu also play football in the French League 1, Star Renette. Ali Dusedu being out of the French League 1 last season for very, very long injury. He now recovered, but last week he didn't play because he wasn't fully fit. So when I cross-check the injury list in his team, he's not part. So meaning, obviously, he may make the squad. I'm not talking about the Ghana Black Stars squad. I'm talking about the French League 1, the team squad list, and during maybe Saturday or Sunday. But Ali Dusedu is very, very good player, and we thank God that he's back from injury. So Ali Dusedu is going to be number 1 right there on the right back. Tariq Lamptey, it is shaking. The reason why I'm not going to talk much about Tariq Lamptey is our second player right here. As things stand now, Tariq Lamptey is injured, and Tariq Lamptey also plays football in England, Brighton, as a right back. But Tariq Lamptey is injured, and when I cross-check the injury list, we do not know when Tariq Lamptey is going to be returning back from injury. So therefore, he's going to be doubt for now. But there is a long way to go. Maybe he'll recover before time. Because of that, I had one player to be making 4 here in case Tariq Lamptey couldn't able to recover from injury. So moving from Tariq Lamptey, we're going to be talking about Kingsley Sinler. Kingsley Sinler also play football in the Turkey Super League. But it is like, I don't know whether he's out of contract or something like that. What I hear yesterday that he's talking with Nice from France and other clubs as well, because his team is playing in the UEFA Conference League qualifiers. He's nowhere to be found. And when you check his side, during the weekend, he was nowhere to be found. He's not injured as well. Talking to a lot of clubs, that is what I'm getting. When it comes to Black Stars during the World Cup qualifiers, he did very well. So he is the 3rd choice right here in case Tariq Lamptey could not able to make it. And another player that also I'm going to be talking about right here is Eric Boateng. That is my 4th right back, Eric Boateng. Eric Boateng play his football in Armenia. He used to play in this country, Copenhagen, or some these clubs. Then this season he gets moved to Albania club, and even yesterday he's going to be. No, yesterday he was in action in the UEFA Conference League as well, and he did very, very well. If you watch that video we spoke about earlier on about about Ghanaian players that perform in the European League, or Ghanaian players that play Europa League yesterday. He was among, if you watch that video. If you haven't watched that video as well, you can check it out right there. So he is doing very well. Eric Boateng, just young player, typical right back, doing very, very well. 25 years of age. Even Albanian Efe, they want him to play for their national team. He even got a passport just recently. He moved there. They even give him passport. I think he came out to show the passport, and you can see the picture right there. But he make it clearly that he's not ready for them yet. Which I think Ghana need to look at this young man. He's doing very, very well in that club, to be honest with you. And you can see him right there on your screen as well. Now, let's moving from the right backs. We are driving your attention very quick to the center backs right now. Center backs, we're going to be starting from Alexander Jiku. Alexander. This season so far, the Turkish Super League, he played football in Turkish Super League, Fenerbahce. But he's not getting playing time. Even during the Wednesday, they play, Fenerbahce play Champions League qualifiers against Benfica from Portugal. He do not play that game. And during the weekend as well, Fenerbahce play their game. He do not play. He's not injured as well. But when it comes to Black Stars, he's always performing. So we cannot talk about our defenders without picking Alexander Juku as our number one right there. So Alexander Juku gonna be our number one at the right back. Moving from Alexander Juku, we're gonna be talking about Mohamed Salisu, our second center back. Okay, center back, not right back, center back. Mohamed Salisu also played football in France, FC Monaco. During the weekend, he was nowhere to be found. He's not injured as well. We do not know what actually happened. There is a lot of players, so maybe it is not his time. But when it comes to Black Stars, he's performing very, very well. Anytime he always get a chance. So Mohamed Salisu gonna be our second choice right here for Otuadu right here. So very quick, moving from Mohamed Salisu, we're going to be talking about Jeron Boateng. No, I'm always talking about Jeron Boateng. Jeron Opoku, not Jeron Boateng. Forgive me for that. Jeron Opoku. He also played football in the Turkish Super League, doing very well. Yesterday, Thursday, he was also in action with his team playing UEFA Europa Conference League qualifiers as well, and is doing very, very well. That is my third choice right there for Otuadu. Moving from another player that would have been my third choice right here is not Kingsley. That is Stefan Ambrousos, who plays football in Switzerland, FC St. Gallen, alongside Loris Atiziki. But as things stand now, he's injured, because when you check out the Unity Cup, he performed very, very well. Personally, the game against Trinidad and Tobago, he did very, very well. Physically strong, very, very intelligent center back. But fortunately, as things stand now, he is injured with, I do not know, when I cross check as well, it is showing that unknowing, meaning they do not even know when he's going to be returning back action, according to my research that I checked out there. So he's going to be a kind of a standby right there. Another player I'm going to be picking, I'm picking this guy for the fifth player, simply because he been a Black Stars before some other players. The next player, the last player I'm going to talk about, that is Jonas Agete. He also played football in Switzerland, FC Basel. So he is also another option. He's playing day out, day in. But when I check his the rate, most of the time during the weekend, when I check the rate that is always ending right there after the game, is not always encouraging. But he's also another option right there. And the last player I'm going to be talking about right here is Kojo Pepra Opon. He is also a very, very good player, and I'm actually going to be choosing him ahead of Jonas Agete, because when you look at the game he played against Nice, and the game he played for Nice against Toulouse in the French League One. The performance and the way he's very, very intelligent. Try to watch his game during the weekend and see how the guy is performing. So he is our last player here, Kojo Pepra Opon, doing very well in the French League One, just one game. But when you look at the way he performed during the weekend, was just superb. So this is the players, the center backs you are seeing on your screen. So now, let's go back. Or if you ask me, these center backs, who am I going to be picking? Obviously, Otuado going to be need maybe 4 center backs. So if you ask me these 4 center backs you are seeing on your screen, I'm going for Alexander Juku, my number 1, Mohamed Salisu, my number 2, then Joron Opoku, my number 3, and Kojo Opon, yes, Opon Pepra. He is also going to be my number 4. So this is my number 4 center backs I will select for Ghana Black Stars. Let me know what you think if you was to be Otuado, or what center backs do you think that Otuado have to pick right here. Let me know your opinion on the comment section. Now, when we talk about the left back, if you ask me, the left backs is going to be very, very difficult for me to pick right here. If Baba Rahman is ready, Ebenezer Annan is ready, Giron Mensah is ready, who am I going to pick right here? If you ask me, Ebenezer Annan doing very well. Okay, in my opinion, is doing very, very well. Giron Mensah also is doing very well. Baba Rahman doing very well. But I'm going to be picking Giron Mensah number 1 and Baba Rahman number 2. And my reason for going for Baba Rahman, because of he been in Black Stars quite for some time, and he's have much more experience, more than Ebenezer Annan, in my opinion. But if Baba Rahman is not available, as usual, there is no debate right here. Giron Mensah clearly, and Ebenezer Annan. Now, when you go to the right backs, if you ask me the right backs, if Tariq Lamptey is not going to make, it because of injury, I'm going for Ali Disiru number 1, Kingsley Sinla number 2. Just for that, Eric Boateng is performing very, very well so far. If you talk about the right backs, he is a player that performing, because all the right backs, Giron Mensah, Ali Disiru, Tariq Lamptey, Kingsley Sinla, they haven't played game for this season yet. But Eric Boateng is Boachi, not Boateng, Eric Boachi. Okay, sorry for that is Eric Boachi, not Boateng, Eric Boachi. Okay, so he is also a player that doing very well. But the reason why I'm going to be choosing Kingsley Sinla ahead of Eric is because Kingsley Sinla is an experienced player, being a Ghana Black Stars. If you are bringing Eric Boachi, it is not now like he haven't played for Ghana Black Stars before, so you will not be fully confident for him to risk it to play for that crucial 2 World Cup qualifiers. So based on that, I'm going for Ali Disiru and Kingsley Sinla. If Ali Disiru is not fit as well, that is no debate right here. I'll be going for Kingsley Sinla and Eric Boachi. So yeah, this is will be my best right backs you can see on your screen. So that is it. Thank you so much for always staying here with us at Awini Unity Sports. One love.